Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the New Variety Art Show. I'm your host, Brad Zinn, and the New Variety Art Show is your chance to see and learn about new variety arts in the 90s. And you know, I'd like to introduce our very special musical director here today, Mr. Bill Swayze. Back again.
How are you? Thank you, Brad.
For being here. Here's looking at you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Bill, we a few weeks ago, we ran a very special show with the magic show that we'd done for Civitan.
Oh, that's right.
And we had a lot of very nice response from that. So today what we'd like to do is do another one. We're gonna show you some excerpts from the Vaudeville show that we did not too long ago. Now that you'll recognize some of these faces on the show today. There was Arnie the Juggler and
sure,
Lynn
yeah.
Roberts who was on the show. So we hope that you'll stay tuned and enjoy our excerpts from the Civitan Vaudeville show at Alhambra High School. And we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Thanks everybody for tuning in. That's okay, because we've got somebody coming out here that's going to amaze and amuse you. He is a juggler, someone who keeps things in the air, and he was once a financial consultant to Charles Keating. I know that he is a professional, and he's taught me to do a juggling feat, which I would like to try for you here this evening. Now, no guarantees this is going to work. It's done with a ping pong ball and 2 hands and 10 fingers, okay? Can we have a little drum roll, please? Here we go. Remember, no promises. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. What do you expect, magic? Grow up. All right. Well, how would you do it, lady? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to put your hands together now to get this show off to a rip-roaring start for a good friend of mine, Mr. The Amazing Arnie!
Thank you. Now I'm just kind of getting warmed up. You know, a lot of people, when they see jugglers, they enjoy juggling. They can look good, but they really want to see something with a little bit of danger. Want to see some danger. They say, yeah. Okay, the true danger you've been waiting for. And the part you've all been waiting for, the end. We'll attempt to juggle for you these 3 fire torches. Ooh. I know. You're going to see some magic coming up in a bit. Actually, a lot of people think that this is magic, that this fire is not real, it's a mere illusion. So to prove to you that it's not, I'd like to set the orchestra on fire. Actually, they're not supposed to burn quite this high. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you, Juggler on Fire. Recovered from the last time I tried this. Here we go.
Well, we're sure glad they're here, and you know you're going to enjoy the sounds of Remember When.
Look out, world, here I come. Hey, look me over, let me hear, fresh out of clover, mortgage up to here. Don't pass a plate, folks, don't pass a cup. I figure whenever you're down and out, the only way is off and out. Up like a rosebud high on the vine. Don't thumb your nose, but take a hit from mine. I'm a little bit short of the elbow room, but let me get me some. Look out, world, here I come, here I come. Hey, look me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we are indeed a barbershop quartet from Phoenix, Arizona. And we happen to be in town this week, so Brad asked us to help out with the show. We appreciate being here. We got a couple songs. Hope you enjoy. Like a rosebud high on the vine. Don't thumb your nose, but take a tip from mine. I'm a little bit strong in the elbow room, but let me get me some. Look out, world, here I come. Here I come. You better look out, world. Here I come.
You know, the other day at home, one of our grandkids was talking about something, and my wife said, well, you know, back when I was a kid, we did it this way. And I'll bet there's not a soul out here in the house that hasn't had that happen to them, either by your mother or your father or your grandmother or your grandfather. You know, it's the thing of Hey, can I get a ride down to the theater that's 2 blocks down the street? And Grandpa tells you about the time that he used to walk 10 miles in a snowstorm to get to school. You know how it goes. They're always talking about the good old days. Well, some of the things about the good old days were pretty good. And we've got a song right now that we'd like to sing for you now that comes out of that time. It's called "The Nickel Was Worth a Dime."
We've heard about the good old days for almost 60 years. We've heard about the folks back home, their laughter and their tears. Yes, maybe what they say is true. The times were better then. So now recall with us a while and reminisce again. Remember the piano in the parlor at home, way back before the days when you decided to roam. Remember Coney Island and the Penny Arcade with Cupid dolls and red hots and pink lemonade. You went to see your neighbor just any old time, back when Daddy was in his prime. The living was slower, the prices were lower, when a nickel was worth a dime. Remember summer evenings when you went to the park, you listened to the brass bands away after dark. Remember all the hot baths you had in the tub, and Mama poured the water in before she was scrubbed. The street was safe to walk on with hardly a crime, back when Daddy was in his prime. The living was slower, the prices were lower, when a nickel was worth a dime, my friend. When a nickel was worth a dime. Operator, give me information. Information. Is all. Long distance. Give me Operator, information. Give me Jesus on the line. Operator, information. I'd like to speak to a friend of mine. Well, prayer is the number, faith is the address, heaven is the street, and Jesus is the name. Operator, information. Give me Jesus on the line.
Operator, information, tell me why I wait so long. Operator, information, won't tell me what number to call. My mom used this number when I was very small, and every time she lied, she always got a call. Operator, information, give me Jesus.
Give me Jesus on the line. Operator, information. Please help me if you can. Operator, information. Please connect me to the man. Don't worry about the money, I will pay the charge. Just give me a private line. I'm calling from the heart. Operator, information. Give me Jesus on the line. Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. Operator, information. Give me Jesus on the line.
so much. Thank you very, very much. You are a fantastic, beautiful audience. We'd like to close our show now with a great old spiritual, When the Saints Go Marching In.
Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Oh, yeah. The time has come to say goodbye until we meet again someday. Let us tell you now what a pleasure it has been to entertain you in this way. This way, everywhere you gotta go. We harmonize for quite a
I just hate show-off faces.
That's barbershop, my friends, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. And remember, when don't start, don't start.
Good night.
Remember when, ladies and gentlemen, right this way, right. I know you're going to enjoy the musical comedy of Lynn Wynn Roberts.
I love entertaining at this breakfast Civitan Club. This is about my 5th year to do this. I'd like to have some audience participation during this next number. Ooh, that pops, doesn't it? Some audience participation. I'm going to play my big trumpet, my little trumpet, and this is a song that I was doing long before Pee Wee Herman had ever heard of it. But in your seats, if you like to sort of do some Pee Wee Herman moves, that's all right. I do call this a grunt along, and the way it works, during this song, when I nod my head the first time like this, in your most beautiful singing voices, you all go, and the second time I nod my head, you all yell, tequila! So let's have a rehearsal. First the grunt, all together now. Hey, they're pretty good. And now tequila! Tequila! All right, are you ready, band? I'm gonna play it by ear. That's not it, I'm just warming up my lip. Feel good? Not yet. I'd always like to put on a double effort. It's so much fun. During the bicentennial, that was a long time ago, way back in 1976. My agent sent me way down south. I went to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, all those good Dixie states. And of course, what did they want to hear? Well, nobody from the South here, see? Oh, there's a couple of Southerners. That's good. Then the agent sent me way up north. I went up to Vermont, Connecticut, Maine, and New Hampshire. And the first night up there, they said they wanted to hear Yankee Doodle. So I go, Yankee Doodle, went to town, made them happy. A couple weeks later, they sent me to an area called the Mason-Dixon line. That's where the North and the South come together. And I walked into that auditorium, and the guy in charge of the show, he said, Lynn, look down that center aisle. It's a wide center aisle. He said, all the folks on that side are from the South. They like Dixie. All the folks on that side are from the North. They like Yankee Doodle. If you do either one of those songs first in your bicentennial show, half the audience will get up and leave, I guarantee. So I decided the only way to get around this was to do both songs at the same time, play Dixie on the flute, hum Yankee Doodle at the same time, and they fit together perfectly, like this. It's very hard to do. Dixie on the flute while I hum Yankee Doodle the same. Zim told you earlier, I must confess, I really was on a show called The Gong Show, and I won the thing a couple of times. And I was on the John Davidson show on NBC a couple of times, and they always wanted to hear me do this next number. So I'm going to do it for you here tonight, by popular demand, using the alto saxophone. That's the alto right there. Shorten that up. And the tenor saxophone, right here. Put the two of them together, and I play a song called Watermelon Man. The reason I won the Gong Show, J.P. Morgan said I was oversaxed. Are you ready, guys? Very different.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for being here, folks. We want to thank the Phoenix Breakfast Civitan Club. We want to thank Alhambra High School. We want to thank you, the viewers, for tuning in on your public access channel. And we hope that you'll join us again next week, same time, same channel, here for the new Variety Art Show. Thank you, Bill. We'll see you next week.